Hey everyone. So, this is my first video, and actually, this was not going to be my first video. Actually, I have set up both my accounts, Instagram and YouTube. I was all set to launch my first video. The script of that video is also ready. I was only left to shoot, edit, and post. Now, before that, what happened is interesting. Yesterday night, my results were declared. So, basically, I'm enrolled in BCom program and results of second semester came yesterday night, and to my surprise I was not very satisfied with my results. Then there was this one thing that tickled in my mind, which I wanted to share with all of you, and I believe this is not only happening with me. I am not only the one. Therefore, I would just like to share my experience, starting with the very first. Actually, I was a very good student from beginning to class 8. I used to score above 93 percentage, and I was very happy and satisfied with my results. Now, when I came into class 9, there was lockdown out of sudden and we had online classes. During that time, what happened is I still studied. I think I studied more than before. I was doing well in my tests and all. But then the result which came was again surprising, because that was the very first time where I was disappointed with my results, because I did not get 90s percentage. It was around 80. So I was very disappointed for the first time when my results were not according to me. And then came the very big class 10, where people say 93 95 percentage is mandatory for a good student. So since I was a very good student in my school, I also had a dream of scoring 93 percentage and make my family proud, parents proud, and everybody around me. So for that, what I did is I started working from very beginning of the class. Believe me when I'm saying I was a very good student. I was studious. I used to only focus on my studies, no extracurricular activities actually, or even if I did, very less, only sports. So in class 10, I studied from beginning. I used to ask doubts. Even I used to study from YouTube lectures, notes which some channels provide. I used to do activities and figure practices, all of that. So my preparation was very well. I I completely believe that I would score 93 and above percentage. So when I gave my exams, it went very well. So after that, when parents, friends asked, how much are you expecting? I said, I will definitely get 93 percentage, if not 95. That was my answer. But when the result came, to my surprise, I got 89 percentage. Yes, you heard me right. And the biggest dream was shattered there. I felt heartbroken because every day and night I have worked hard for it, and I believed I will score 93 percentage. But it did not happen according to me. So I was very sad. In fact, the situation was so worst that I used to feel not I used to feel like not doing anything. I used to stay at home. I used to not go out. But it took me a while to come out of it. But since I'm a believer of God, and I believed that I am God's favorite child, and whatever He does, there is a reason for it, and everything that He do around me is for my good. So with that belief, I again started my studying journey, and when I came into class 11, again I was studying the way I used to. In fact, I had worked on study techniques, famine techniques, repetition, etc. from YouTube, and I used to study very well. But when it was coming to the results, my results was not very good. I used to get around 78 percentage in class 11. So again, I was very disappointed there. Then came class 12 again, where you all know that how important it is to get a good score. So again in 12, you will not believe I used to go to two tuitions. Yeah, so that because I had heard this somewhere, that if you are not able to do it yourself, take the help of tutor. So I used to go to two tuitions after 5, because we used to had extra classes too. And even after doing all of that, I was very well prepared for my exam. I used to have question banks, give tests, and all of that. My preparation was very well. And when the exams came, I gave very well. It went very good. I was satisfied with myself and my performance. And guess what? I think you were able to guess. This time, did I crack the exam? Like, I would just want all of you guys to write, what do you think? Did I just get what I wanted in my grades in class 12? Or if I did not get, did I give up? Please do answer in the comment section, because I want to know what would you guys do if you were in my place. So moving on to the revealing the truth part, I did not score so very well. I got that only 78 around percentage, which again made me very sad and heartbroken. Now I don't know that I'm saying I used to study very well. I used to, follow different techniques, methods. So how many of you are trusting on me or not? But trust me when I'm saying I was a very good student. I am a very good student. I was studious. I used to study well. It was not that I am cheating or anything like that. I gave it my 100%. Actually, more than 110% I used to give it to. So, again, class 12, and it did not happen. Then I got admission in DU, and I'm currently studying in BCom program. So, when we had our first semester, I was like, my goal was to score 7.5 to 8 or above CGPA. So, for that, I studied well. In college, people don't study. In that phase, I did study well. I prepared notes, lectures, videos, everything. I gave my assignments on time. I was never absent. Never. I repeat, I was never absent in my lectures or class. But still, when the results came, once again, I failed. Yes, I did not score what I wanted. Like, I did not reach my goal. But yeah, I scored 7.09%, 09 SGPA. And then, after this, again, life continued well. Then, when came my second semester, which the result I'm talking about, which came yesterday. So, I was expecting very good this time. I was like, this time I have done more than last time. I have practiced questions, I have done PYQs, I have written ton of. If some of you guys are thinking in university exam we have to write lengthy and you must have not done that, then let me inform you, I have done that too. I have taken at least 3 answer sheet for one exam. So you can imagine I have taken 2 answer sheet at least for every exam. Okay. Then coming to the result part. So I was till yesterday, I was like, oh, this semester I've done really well. I'll get very good marks and all of that. So when the result came, I was again shocked and shattered and disheartened that my result was 7.18 SGPA. Then after that, I went to sleep. Then many things were coming into my mind, like, is it really worth it that I'm trying since couple of years now? If you believe from 9 to 12 and then 12 to first semester, second semester, it's quite lot of time, right? And quite lot of attempts I have done. So I was wondering, what am I doing wrong, or what was not working for me? Now, when I don't know it happened with you guys or not, but I don't know if it will happen with you, how are you guys going to react? And I would just say, if anyone is thinking that you guys would give up, here coming the main point or the part of the video for which you are waiting, I want to say, even if in life, this is just a small example, but even in life, there are many difficulties. And if you are failing again and again and again, please do not give up. That is all I want to say. Do not give up in any scenario. Why? Also, I would like to say, since I believe I am God's favorite child and He cannot do anything wrong for me, He cannot do anything which does not work for me. The entire universe work in my favor, and I know everything that happened have a reason for it. So please start believing this. And once you start believing this philosophy of life, life will become easier for you. I am not relating it to the exam part, but this I am saying because I want you guys to relate it to bigger problems of life or difficulties of life where you feel, oh God, I'm doing so much, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, still I'm failing again and again, again and again. Maybe I'm not made for it, right? That's the doubt when it comes. That maybe this work is not made for me. I'm not made for it. I should try something else, right? Somewhere or the other, that's correct. Maybe the God wants us to know, explore. For example, to me, Ruchi, explore other subjects. Maybe you're not good in these subjects. When you read other subjects, you will do well in those. He wants me to know that. Or either he wants me to work more harder, push my limits. Limits are elasticable. You can push your limits. Limits do not have boundaries, right? So that's what he wants me to push my limits and try again and again, again and again. And I am a true believer of God, and I say I will not give up until and unless I find my happy ending, until and unless I'm satisfied with my goal or my results. Now, many of you guys must have been thinking that it's quite decent marks. You should be satisfied and happy with that, right? I know you must be having that question, but let me tell you, I am somewhere content that I am doing good and I'm scoring marks. But I do know my efforts are more than that, more than those marks. Then I need to figure out the reason for why I am not able to do, right? That is why I'm working towards knowing the actual reason why am I failing again and again in order to achieve my goal. And I believe there is a happy ending. You will not believe I don't watch movies without happy ending. So I know there's happy ending to this part of my life. One day I'll discover why all of these things were not working when I'll find something bigger happening to me. So through this video, I would like to say to all of you guys, if you're failing in life, either in your corporate job, as a school teacher, as an adult, as a parent, please do not give up. And when I mean do not give up, I mean to say, sit and analyze what are your mistakes, what are you doing, and believe on God. Ask yourself, why will anything happen to you without any reason? There is a reason for everything, right? So why will this happen without any reason? Find out the correct reason behind happening. And once when you discover the correct reason for happening things, please have the courage to continue that work. Be passionate and do not give up. Not today and never. That's it. Thank you.